Yeah, it's your boy Talib Kweli. I'm chilling with my peoples on NVRemix.com. Yeah.
www.mvremix.com.
Hello?
How's it going, man?
What's up, man? Hold on. I'm working. I got rehearsal and I got Rockefeller Radio. Well, after Rockefeller? I got a Rockefeller party after that. Hello?
Yeah, so let's see. Do you still consider yourself a conscious rapper?
No. I mean, yeah, I do. Whatever, sure.
Okay. You've been known to say that there's no real difference between commercial and underground hip-hop. Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Music is good music, and bad music is bad music. Yeah.
A lot of people speculated to your relationships between yourself and Mos Def and High Tech as to what's going on. Can you shed some light? What are the situations with Black Star?
It's all love. We're gonna do another Black Star album. We're gonna do another Reflection album, definitely.
On quality, you go other routes for production instead of with just High Tech. Why the change in direction?
High Tech just got busy and was working on other projects, so I decided, I had to, do my project,
Quality is said to be a compelling sign of your artistic and personal maturation.
I'm sorry. They had the music up loud. Say that again.
Right. Quality is said to be a compelling sign of your artistic and personal maturation.
Okay.
In what ways do you think this is so?
Well, I just think it's naturally my growth as a man, and I have more resources, and I've been in this business longer, so it's reflected in the music.
Alright. From what I've heard of the album, there are a variety of deep tracks like The Proud and Where Do We Go, for example. Can you tell me a bit about the concepts and messages aimed to be understood from Quality?
Music should be felt first, and anything that it makes you think about should be followed after. So I really just, I just really wanted to make music that reflected the tracks. I picked the tracks and I wrote what the tracks made me think about. The track Ayatollah gave me for The Proud inspired those lyrics,
Uh-huh.
And the same for Where Do We Go.
How did you and Mos hook up with Kanye West?
Kanye was, Kanye's a real hip-hop head who loves the music, and originally came to my session to get Mos Def beats because he was already working with Mos Def on beats for like his album and the Brown Sugar soundtrack and everything. And I heard the beats and I liked them a lot, so me and Kanye developed a good working relationship.
Cool. Will Kanye be producing anything for the Black Star project?
More than likely, yeah.
What's going on with a bookstore that you and Mos owned in Brooklyn?
It's called Nkiru Center for Culture and Education. It's a community center. We still sell books, though. You can get more information on www.nkiruscenter.org.
Because you've basically changed from like the Lyricist Lounge to the OK Players stuff, and it's gone from a very, very grassroots level to something more widely known, how have you been able to maintain your street credibility?
I'm still in these streets. I still live in Brooklyn, in the same neighborhoods I walked around that inspired my music I make, and that's about it. I'm not striving to be something I'm not. I'm always trying to be honest with my experience and my expression, and hopefully, it comes across like that.
Both Common and The Roots are making changes in their upcoming albums and experimenting with different styles and whatnot. How do you feel about that, and are you interested yourself in ever trying something along the same lines?
I think it's great, and I think any artist is free, is a good and honest, is a beautiful artist, and hopefully people look at my album the same way, and my future music I put out in the same way. It's always great to take chances and progress.
You've been doing quite a bit more work with more larger label artists, and seeming by what's going on, there have been some problems with rockers. Have you ever been approached by other labels, and would you consider switching to a more mainstream one after your current contract is up?
I've definitely been approached by different labels and major labels, but I'm going to do whatever makes sense. Right now, rockers make sense for me.
Okay. What do we have to look forward to aside from evidently the album? I mean, collaborations, guest spots, that sort of thing.
I'm on the Roots album. I'm excited about that because Roots are just phenomenal. I'm gonna be doing some more work with Mos Def, of course. I'm excited about my work with Michelle Degacello on her album that came out. I don't feel like enough people got that album. far as the future, it's nothing I can think of right now.
Did you see the movie 8 Mile?
Yes.
What did you think about the way it depicts the battling culture?
I think the way they depicted the battling culture was revolutionary. I think it was great.
What are your thoughts on the recent murder of Jam Master Jay and the things surrounding that?
I mean, it's a tragedy, you know. It's a tragedy that we lost one of the founding fathers of why all of us have jobs, you know.
Is a freestyle if it's written?
That's what it's come to mean, but that wasn't the original meaning of it.
In your opinion, because of the growth that hip-hop has gone through, do you think the size has helped or hindered the quality of the content?
I think the artists are going to be artists, and they're going to have the same amount of conscious artists or gangster artists or whatever. I just think it's what the music industry chooses to focus on. So I don't think it necessarily changes how many artists are going to come with a certain style of music.
Okay, cool. Are there any last comments you'd like to put to your fans or potential fans that are going to read this?
No, I hope they get it and listen to it with a good ear.
Okay.